Oh, hi everybody, it's me, Mr. Bobblehead, Mr. Bobblehead. Oh, yeah. Oh, I gotta talk about that fucking Mr. Chris. I mean, we know how fucking impossible. He's worse than an impossible burger and shit. Now, I just gotta warn you, this could be a long little rant about Mr. Chris and stuff, so you might wanna go get yourself a cup of coffee or a cold one or a stiff drink or whatever you wanna do, because this just might take a little bit longer than your usual little short fucking rant. But Mr. Chris, I don't know. I talked to you about this before, but he thinks he's gonna be a poet now. He thinks he's going to be able to write fucking poetry, and we all know that's a bunch of bullshit. And then he's like, "Oh, and maybe I'll do some writing and shit." But here's the deal, guys. I mean, the guy is just, like, what the fuck? Okay, so this is why he can't do it. There are just certain things people can't do. And Mr. Chris has a lot of fucking things he just can't fucking do. And writing and poetry are one of them. He doesn't even understand the simplest fucking poem. But anyway, here's the story. Here's the story about Mr. Chris. So, Mr. Chris, when he was like 50 fucking years old or something, decided to go back to college and get a degree. He thought that if he got a degree, he could get a job and he could do something with his life, which we know didn't turn out too well. He just fucking wasted a lot, like 3 years looking at hot young chicks. I mean, we know he wasn't there to study, but yeah, he did graduate. But anyway, that's not the story. The story is when he went there, he had to take a placement test. You got to take a placement test for how well you can read and how well you can write and stuff like that. And, Mr. Chris was like, okay, well, and then you got to do the mass, placement test. So they got these placement tests to figure out where you should go and stuff like that. And so he takes this placement test on writing and reading, and it comes back like, hey, we hate to tell you this, Mr. Chris, but, well, you can read at like a sophomore level of college, second year college student, but you write like, they said like a seventh grader, but they were being kind. It's more like a fifth grader. So the fucker can't write. I mean, he's just, and then this one teacher was talking about, if you got problems or something, you might have a fucking learning disability. And I didn't believe I had one. And then I went and then I did all these tests and that guy had a learning disability. So Mr. Chris, somebody kind of suggested like something's wrong here. What's wrong with you, Mr. Chris? You read like a second-year college student and you write like a fucking 5-year-old. I mean, well, we all know something's wrong with Chris. Mr. Chris has always had something wrong with him. It's not just a learning disability. But anyway, he went and took those fucking tests, like 8 weeks, once a week for 8 weeks, and they did all this calculation and shit. And sure as fuck, it came back. This guy's got a serious learning disability. He won't be able to write worth shit, And that's why I'm telling you guys, he can't fucking write, So anyway, and then, this pipe dream that he's going to be a writer and a poet, it's just a fucking pipe dream. We know that. He likes to have these stupid fucking pipe dreams, because, even though he knows he has a writing disability, doesn't mean you're able to write. You're just fucked up. And we know that. And it's okay. It's okay, guys. We can handle it, But okay, so I'm going to read you a couple of his fucking poems, and you be the judge of can he be a poet or not. Now, just I gotta tell you right here, guys, this first poem we're talking about, I just used the name. It doesn't refer to anybody Mr. Chris knows or somebody you might know. It has none of that to do. It's just a name he pulled out of the air. But here goes the poem. It starts out, Dear Todd A., if you could, kindly do me one small favor. Please, and that is, go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself in the morning, go fuck yourself in the afternoon, and then again go fuck yourself in the evening. And let's not forget about the dream time where you can take a flying fuck. And yes, I know you're a very busy person, but you still have time to go fuck yourself. Of all the people I know, you made it to the top of the list for me to have a need to tell them to go fuck themselves. So go fuck yourself. Yours truly. Now, guys, does that sound like a fucking poem? No, that's just him being passive aggressive. I mean, this has nothing to do with fucking poetry. I mean, so you guys gotta call him up and tell him, man, he better stop trying to be a goddamn poet. Okay, one more fucking poem. He was out camping, glamping in a tent, and a bunch of these fucking ravens came and started squawking. I mean, a bunch. I mean, like over 40 or 50. So he's like, oh yeah, I can write a poem about that. So this is a poem. It's called, oh, I forgot to tell you the best part of that last poem. His title was a love poem. No, just love poem, flying. That was the title of that poem. He thought that was a great love poem. Okay. Anyway, guys, this one's called Not Tonight. Not tonight, not tonight. They arrive early, 4 a.m., in their black tuxes, shiny horns with a devilish twinkle in their eyes. Is it a tea ceremony? It starts with a click, and then a clack, and then click, clack, clack. The burper chimes in with a obnoxious sound. Somewhere grunting and growling happens, followed by a hoo-ah, hoo-ah, hoo-ah. The next arrival, pretending to be a hawk, screeches to ensure everyone's awake. The croaker rolls his tongue and starts croning. He's the ladyman. More men in black arrive, each with their unique sound. In the distance, the rattler plays the sticks. The clicker and clacker battle. Who can click in or clack the loudest? Of course, the chuckler knows this is stand-up comedy, bursting out with a laugh or giggle. Now and then, the yelper makes sure no one forgotten him, adding a surprise yip here and there. More guests arise. The ensemble grows louder. 2 battles erupting now. Camp 1, who can screech, claw, croak, yelp, or cry the loudest? Camp 2, who makes the strangest, weirdest crackles and noises? Nobody wants to be outdone. It's not a tea ceremony. It's a full-on rave. What they're tripping on, anyone's guess. More guests arrive. More guests arrive. I gotta scroll here. More tuxes arrive. The yelling, screaming, croaking, cawing, rattling, chucking, clicking, grunting, screeching, yelping, gurgling, clicking, snapping continues into the night. Reminds me of a jazz fusion session. Where it's going, nobody knows. These musicians are in the groove. They all know about the rope one. Like drunken soldiers who's had 3 too many, each one yelling and screaming louder than the next. This party is not gonna end anytime soon. Party on. Oh, guys, I mean, that is disgusting. I mean, okay, you got to help me out. You know, you got to talk to Chris and say, you know, it isn't that he has a long way to go. Oh, no, he doesn't have a long way to go because he needs to go, you know, straight to hell or something because he's no poet. He's no fucking writer. Oh, guys, help me out here. Okay, that's all for now. I hope you have a great day. Catch you later. Bye-bye.